Well, let's get straight to it, Pops. We got Sanders, aka Mr. Shedeur Sanders. He's not getting no love over there. I'm a fan of Dylan, Dylan Gabriel, but at some point, do you at least get a supporting system around you to at least want to be a backup quarterback there? You know, like, and at least feel good about that. So how do you feel about the entire situation, Pops, in general? From so when I say I'm not, because I'm not mad at it, because I do like Dylan Gabriel coming out of college. I haven't really seen much at Cleveland. I'm not gonna lie to you, Pops. I haven't really watched none of it, so
Yeah,
not
right.
critiquing too much on the film side yet. More so just saying I get the understanding of that, but I just feel like we have to support the the backup quarterback too, like, which is Sanders. I get it. Okay, you drafted him in the fifth round. That makes sense to me. You He also did not want to be drafted by the Ravens because he didn't want to be a backup. Okay, so you're aware of that. You are not a fan of him. You at least have to make him feel somewhat welcome in this system and feel good about even being there to even give him a chance to even be a decent quarterback. I'm fine with Gabriel getting a shot now. He was drafted in the third. But I'll give you that, Pops. If he comes out here and plays three straight games and it does not look in any way, shape, or form like he should be playing at
No,
all,
he's not reading defense, well. He's throwing the ball away.
then it's time for Sanders to play 1,000%. But also, I think it's the best scenario for Sanders. Get literally everything taken away from you, like from the outside perspective, and now you don't have to go with the narrative of being Dion's son and being super good right now. You don't have to have all these other narratives. Now the narrative is, okay, when are you actually going to play him? And then now it's, can he prove himself to be a little bit right? And if he can, I don't think he'll lose the job. I think it's a perfect win-win for him.
That's the whole thing. That's what he's doing. So right now, he's just playing the game. He's doing all the right things he needs to do. He's not trying to stir nothing up, and he's making millions of dollars right now.
Mm-hmm.
This Jersey. So he's already playing the system. He's making money. He don't need to be playing right now. This is all working in his favor. That's what's sad part. It's really making Sebastian look like an idiot. It really is. Like
I
he's desperate to keep him off the field. Is so sad. Have that much animosity for somebody.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before. I haven't. Besides, like, a player that's like trying to do too much on the field or something like that, and then some coaches just don't like stuff like that. That still is
Well,
annoying.
yeah, I know that also he said that he did have a lot of good interviews for the teams and stuff, and that might have been one right there. We were rubbed in the wrong way, but still, it's a part of the team now. Their donors had him pick him when he did after he dropped out for it. And now, not to put him up here, he's just going to look stupid and lose his job if he don't soon. That's what I'm saying. It's going to happen real soon. Because what is it? 2 more weeks they've got? So the bye week?
So I say if I'm probably Cleveland and I'm him, and he probably knows his job's more than likely on the line, he's probably trying to give his guy a shot. I'm not mad at that either. Maybe he wants to prove himself to be right. But if he's played two games and you're telling me, Pops, you haven't seen nothing worth value to keep him playing right this moment, at some point you do have to, say, okay, someone else can be right also, and I'm wrong in this situation. Let me see what this guy got. You see him at practice. You see what he got. It's like, I feel like the team would more than likely come out and say, hey, let's let Gabriel play a little bit here. Like give Gabriel a shot. That's my guy. I feel like we're getting no reports of that. So you might be right too, Pops. The training camp, when they're not on camera, like, bro, I wish you were the quarterback.
It's like this. If you look on the sidelines last game, he got what's the name with 5 sacks, and he's pissed.
Oh, yeah, Garrett.
All by himself, sitting by himself, he is pissed. Because their defense is doing what and their offense can't move. They can't do shit. They can't score points. They can't do nothing. And that's what it is. Gabriel cannot score points.
That's fair.
You're not going to you can't score, period. You can't move the ball. You have no offense. And they have a good enough running back. If he wants to move the ball, they could run. They could move the ball. But you can load and make the box when you're worried about the pass, so that they're not reading defense well. Not them and making the good passes when they need to be.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about all of that. That's fair points, that. And then to piggyback off of what you're saying, once you throw in on top of that, all of your draft picks are hitting. You talked about the defense. Mason Graham from Michigan, he's not playing like a top 5 draft pick like you would think. He'd just pop off the film like Carter instantly. But he's also was a defensive tackle, and they knew it might take him a little bit to get in form. But he's not playing bad. You got Judkins, didn't play the first couple of weeks, and he looks awesome. He looks awesome. You got Dylan Sampson, the other running back that you drafted. He looks good. He doesn't look bad. He's taking Jerome Ford's job at this point. So you're hitting on all cylinders so far on your rookies. And then you got Carson on the defensive side. For the linebacker, you're not missing much. So I think, hey, trust your draft picks. Maybe trust someone else in the room. Listen to someone else. I'm with you, Pops. If he's not looking good. Chat came in with a little bit of info here. They said, shout out to Bean. Bean says, I believe this is for 2 games. This is either 2 games or last week. I'm not 100% sure, but 29 out of 52, no touchdowns. Fans aren't a big fan of that.
No, offense.
That is tough. 60 attempts and not a 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and they're not scoring. Like I said, they're not moving the ball. They're not scoring.
Oh, he's played 4 games so far, Bean?
Yeah, it's time to pull the plug. He's had plenty of opportunity. Time to pull the plug.
It's time, Dad. It is 1,000% time. There is no way. No, my good. There's no way. I didn't know. Time has been flying, Dad. It is week 9. So to all of the Browns fans, I do apologize. My knowledge is not fully there. I'm a Steelers fan. That is insane, Pops. So what's the final verdict going into week 9? If you don't see Sanders play, Dad, or at least start the game, would you like to see him come in the game at halftime? Maybe would you like to have an agreement going into the game? What you think?
If he don't see the field, something I believe is going to happen with him and ownership next week. If he loses, yeah, and it's not impressive at all, I think there'll be a lot of turmoil going on. That you almost give him an ultimatum for the next week. Either he start him or he'll be out.
Yeah, or it's time for you to go.
Yeah. Because he handpicked him. Like I said, he's one of the pass. Then he called me and told me, draft him now. It's his team. He told him what to do. He wanted what he wanted to do. Ownership drafted him at that point.
And with how I believe everyone is talking about the situation, and there's a Browns fan in the chat right now, and they said it's been strictly hell. Just as a Browns fan, I agree with your pops.
I can imagine what they people like as fans. They all want to see him too. You want to see what you have. Well, all this animosity and everything, I don't understand how someone's hate for somebody. And he's done all the right things. He ain't said nothing wrong at all.
Mm-hmm. It gets to a point. It gets to a point to where you got to put your own foot, in your own mouth at some point. Just shut up and, hey, roll with him, see what he's got.
And it's hard to imagine that young as he is, him being Sanders' son, him not saying nothing.
Yeah, his dad, him just, cause I think his dad knows, like, I think my son but I personally think this can end up being the best case scenario for him, Dad, because at the end of the day, if he comes out there and he plays twice as good as what Gabriel Dillon's playing right now, there's no way they replace him all season.
He heard what I thought at the beginning of the whole drafting. I thought he was one of the top quarterbacks coming out of the draft period, and I'm eager to see what he really has. I think he could start. I really do. All she needs is a little playing time.
Well, I was very upset. Go ahead.
I'm very sure in hell can't do any worse.
No, if you're saying that, that's insane.
And 4 games is enough to prove yourself.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe you could at least have one solid game to be like, okay, we can work with that if we can get that again.
That's what Stefanski now, to me, kind of showing his ass because he's just showing too much animosity and trying to hold him off the field, period.
Someone coming, the homie Beans coming in. So Bean, I guess, and I appreciate you, Bean. I got to look up this a little bit more sometimes. Bean says, I want the most accurate quarterback in college history playing at center and guiding this offense. So I'm assuming Sanders had that, and I believe that actually is right. So shout out to you, Bean.
Yep.
Diehard Browns fan ready to stop with this Shedeur shenanigans and get active.
Get in the right place. We just got.
Dad, you got a spider on your wall behind you, above your right shoulder. It just went to the ceiling, or it just went out the camera angle. You see it? He's moving too.
Yeah, he's grooving.
He's bigger than hell.
Yeah.
You gonna try to get him? You don't gotta try to get him, Dad. You good?
That's not a spider.
That's not a spider? Hold on, chat.
No.
Oh, your head's in the way. I can't see it.
It's a flying spider.
Oh, it's a flying spider? Fuck that.
That's one of them stink bugs.
Oh, it's a stink bug. Oh, yeah, because of where you live.
Flying spider.
I thought it was a spider. It looks insane. Oh, man. All right, let me bring that back. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Pops. Sanders, Stefanski. At halftime, if Dillon is not playing good and you choose to start him, I would suggest letting him play. If he wants to. If he wants to tell you, hey, just let me start next week. Because next week is a bye week for him, and then they can go into the bye week, and then he can, fully get a good crack at it. I'm not mad at Sanders telling him, nope, play with your guy for the rest of the half. And then I'll be here at bye week, and then we'll get the team rolling, and then coming out of bye week, we'll get everything straight.
Well, last one when they had him at, they saw he had a back problem. He never said a word, but they saw he had a back problem. It was funny.
Oh, that they saw that,
Bansky said he saw these having a back problem.
and that's why he's not going with Sanders or doesn't want to consider it.
No, that's why he didn't play last week.
At some
'Cause he
point,
did, yeah, last week he was backup, would have been backup quarterback because he thought he'd been put in. But then all of a sudden at the end of the game, he had something wrong with his back that Stefanski scanned. But Sanders said, I never had a problem with that.
but he's not trying to go out there and just call him out for lying or nothing like that. He's just answering the question like, no, I didn't say that I had a problem with my back. So that's tough. I would like to see Sanders get a shot, and I believe 100% we'll see Sanders. So Browns fans, don't be worried about that. I think you will get to see Sanders unless, for some reason, this week he plays Gabriel again, and he goes out there and throws for 3 touchdowns, and the team's rolling. You won't see Sanders for about another month because you got a bye week and then another game. So it's gonna be a little minute. So
I could see Stefanski after when Burris come back trying to trade back for Flacco so he wouldn't have to play him.
trade back for Flacco is crazy work. Could you imagine that? Oh man. Yeah, this is our bye week. Oh, you guys have a bye week this week. The Browns got a bye this week, OG?
Yep.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got a bye week this week. No. Scratch. I love everything that I said, so now we got to scratch all of that. And now we're going with Sanders right now, and Sanders is coming out next week, and he's playing for sure. If this is they got their bye week right now. That.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's out. He's out. It's over with. It's time. It's time.
We'll see.
Let's get into this, Pops. Let's get into the next segment. Subscribe to the Juiice Pops Show.